some members of our community have been asking whether it's worth upgrading to .NET 9. This big announcement article just dropped yesterday, kind of touting all the new features and vision for this. So we'll walk through and see what's nice to have here, what's fantastic, and what's very fringe or niche. Okay, let's see. First thing we've got, they support feature toggles. Okay, feature switches, that's fine. We've had booleans for ages, so nothing crazy here. Performance improvements, great. Loop optimizations, inlining, vectorization, code generation. Okay, useful. Performance improvements, good. .NET is already really blazing fast, and having it faster is even better for high throughput servers. So if you're in a really high throughput, high performance scenario, this is a very good thing. System text JSON, they have nullable reference types and exporting JSON schemas. Exporting JSON schemas is really useful in an AI world so that you can pipe them into your AI tools and have them output the valid JSON that you're looking for. New link methods, count by, aggregate by. Yeah, those are some syntactic sugar. They're fine. Not very essential. Priority queue, cryptographic operations for the KMac algorithm. They're keeping up to date on things. Most apps aren't going to care about that. A persistent assembly builder, you can save omitted assemblies. Okay, some more debugging support. Not bad, not essential. A few more convenience methods in timespan class. That's fine. We solved this with extension methods that you write in like a minute anyway, so not a big deal. They're avoiding floating point calculation errors. Nice to have. It's nice to have, not essential. Okay, it's fine. I mean, this will make it run faster. Nothing insane. Security audits, terminal logger is enabled by default. Misbuild script analyzers. Okay. Checks for version mismatches. AI building blocks. All right, let's see. Ooh, okay, this supports small and language models, embeddings, vector stores, and middlewares. This is exciting. This is going to be very, very useful for people building AI integrated applications. Melnet, TorchSharp, Onyx runtime. 0 copies. Nice. Okay, very efficient integrations. Tokenizers. This is a win right here. Yeah, including TikToken, Llama for Llama Mistral. This is very helpful. Having this intrinsically here means you don't have to pull in another library when you're trying to do token calculations to figure out how big the payloads you're sending and receiving from the LLM is. So this is really useful for cost optimization and for chunking strategies when you're sending things to LLM. I'm a big fan of the tokenizers being upgraded here. .NET Aspire. More tools, templates, and packages for observable production-ready apps. So get all the buzzwords there. I don't really know what this includes. Seems like that's its own article. We'll dive into that one maybe a different time, see what Aspire offers. ASP.NET Core, or secure by default. What? Although there was an insecure by default? This is a questionable feature pitch. I mean, it's good that you're focusing on security, but like, is it all obsolete? Everything before this already? All right, what's nice here? Optimize handling aesthetic files. That's a win. Higher throughput allows you to build more, better backends. APIs. So this is both very cool, but also going to be a bit of lift for anybody who is using Swashbuckle. That's being deprecated now. Now you're going to have to migrate to the OpenAI document generation. So that's going to be a bit of work one time. It'll be nice for moving forward though, and having that native is a big win. Blazor, fine if you're using it, but 2024, why would you be using Blazor in 2024? There's arguably better solutions for that. Improve security. Okay, yeah, that's That's going to be in every single framework version that ever ships. Something new with security. Trusted developer cert on Linux. That's nice. Okay, this is nice. HTTPS for development, making that easier is a win. A small win, but a win. .NET MAUI, multi-platform app UI. Well, I haven't tried this, but I don't know. Why would I use a Fringe UI builder when I can use something that's going to be natively cross-platform and use more tested, battle-tested technologies like Electron, something like that. Unity Framework Core, Azure Cosmos. Yes, this is deeper in the Azure stack. It's nice to have. If you want to go with the heavier weight solutions, if you want to go the old school way, then you might be using a micro ORM instead of Unity Framework. C# 13. Yeah, this new lock type in semantics is going to be pretty useful for when you have to do complex synchronization and memory management. That's good. It's good. So these are some nice language sugar properties and indexers. And then a lot of it's kind of got a bit of a learning curve too. So figuring out where and when you're going to want to use some of the new language features is its own thing, and some of those aren't going to work with all deployment environments. So one of the challenges with using the latest language version is not all the toolings that you're working with. Like in the game dev world with Unity, we can't use all these features out of the box. So having to have your brain know which special new features you're allowed to use and not use is not the most ergonomic, but these are good evolutions. F# 9. WPF is still alive. Okay. I guess if you're trying to build modern WPF apps, then again, this is a very Microsoft specific UI thing. I feel like if you're going to be learning a native UI toolkit, like it's better to know iOS and Android native than Windows native, with the usage that everybody's moving towards in just for the web and for other apps. The app usage is up on mobile, and it's not changed a lot on other computers. WinForms 9. Oh man, even older. So I mean, I kind of get it. It's nice that they're upgrading these, but also why? Why are we using these old UI kits when we can use something that's more evolved, modern, and cross-platform? All right, well, let's see. I mean, this .NET 9 seems nice. I think my favorite thing here is some of the AI building blocks, especially the tokenizers. The performance improvements are very useful, and the static optimized static file handling is nice. The API document generation is going to have a one-time cost, but be useful for anybody upgrading, and is really nice moving forward for people who are building production APIs to have those be self-documenting from the start. Very useful. Yeah, I rate this overall. This whole .NET 9 package. It's nice to have. There's nothing in here that feels like a must-have, but if you're starting a new project, start with .NET 9. And if you're on an old project, if some of these buy you something, if they're going to significantly improve your project, upgrade. Otherwise, if you're not going to be using any of these specific things, if you're not on, if not already on WPF, WinForms, you may not need this. The ASP.NET Core boosts are small, nothing essential here. The AI building blocks is probably a reason you'd want to upgrade. If you're doing a lot with these, then upgrade. Otherwise, consider waiting for .NET 10 before you upgrade. You can just focus more on building product and shipping value to the users as opposed to keeping the framework up to date and happy. That's my thoughts on .NET 9. I hope this is helpful and entertaining. Let me know if you want me to check out other new releases of things. It's been Silas on Tech. See ya.